But that skull
Ce
is
crâne est
covered,
maudit.
and that's going to make your ship slow down, which means other crews will slowly start to catch you up. So whether you've got the skull on board or whether you're chasing after the skull, it's not
Mais
over
non.
until it's over.
This
Ça te
slowing down
ralentit.
of the ship makes for some really
Oh,
intense moments that you
l'anti-runner.
almost can't avoid
L'anti-runner.
combat. We think this voyage is really exciting.
Non mais là je suis en train de rêver. Donne-nous les news, frérot. Donne-nous les news sur la saison 10.
We're going to be hearing from the
Oui,
team here at
j'attends.
Rare as they give us the lowdown on the headline
Aperçu
features
des principales
coming to
fonctionnalités à
Sea of
venir
Thieves
sur
as
Sea
part
of
of
Thieves,
Season
les gars.
10. With a whole
Avec la
new
saison
way
10.
to engage in social play, to a competitive experience within
Expérience
the shared
compétitive.
world, and an exciting new feature that will fundamentally
Changera
change how you
fondamentalement la
play the
façon dont
game.
vous allez jouer au jeu.
We're bringing an incredible amount of
Oui,
new
oui, oui.
features to Season
Oui,
10.
ça
So
me
to get
parle.
things started, let's go over to Sea of Thieves creative director Mike
Ok,
Chapman.
directeur créatif, les gars. Parle-nous, frérot, parle-nous. 7 mois qu'on attend, parle-nous.
Hello,
on est tout
everyone. Firstly, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for your patience and understanding regarding the delay
Pas de
to
souci.
Season 10.
Pas de
We know
souci.
that Season 9 has run exceptionally long.
7 mois
But
que je
what
stream
this
tous les jours.
means is that Season 10 will now very much be a super season.
Super saison. Je
When
l'avais dit, les
Season
gars,
10
qu'ils allaient revenir avec
launches
quelque chose
on
de nouveau.
October 19th, it will feature the experience originally planned
19
for
octobre.
Season 10. But for November will include the experience we planned for Season 11. And for
Quoi?
December, something a little bit different. A new way to play and
Attends,
enjoy Sea of Thieves.
comment ça? On m'a dit
Something we've been
octobre, mais
thinking
non, on parle de
about
décembre.
for a very long
Comment
time.
ça?
But for now, I'm going to hand over to Shelley
Non,
and
là
James,
ça me plaît moins,
who
les
will
gars.
talk you through
Ça
the
commence à me
first
parler
feature that
de
will be
décembre,
launching
de
Season 10
novembre.
on October 19th. Guilds.
Les guildes. Guildes des corps.
In Season 10, we're introducing guilds, which is a new way for players to form meaningful bonds beyond their immediate crew and builds on the uniquely
des corps.
engaging social gameplay of Sea of Thieves. We believe that being part of a crew and playing together is one of the best ways to experience Sea of Thieves. We wanted to bring that experience to more players more regularly. Guilds bring players together under a shared name and identity with common goals, which really gives players that framework to experience the best of the shared social gameplay.
With guilds, you can have 24 of your friends, or enemies if
24,
you like,
mais nous, on est beaucoup
in
trop.
the guild with you at any one
On
time.
est des milliers.
We kept it at 24 so the experience was an intimate affair, making sure that you knew everyone who was
Oh les gars, il va
contributing
falloir
to
être
your
bon si vous voulez être
success.
dans ma guilde.
Any captain who has their own
24.
ship is able to create a new guild because you need that very first ship to be pledged into the guild. But beyond that, anybody can join the guild, whether they're a captain or not.
Est-ce
When
que
you
je peux
set up a guild,
choisir?
you get to choose a few unique properties on it. You get to give it a name, something unique to speak to your guild members. You get to give it a motto to make sure that you're all striving for the same goal. And also, you can choose the branding, the pictures, the iconography.
Ok, donc tu peux
that
sélectionner
really will
et
show
mettre
your
ta
guild
guilde à
off.
tes
Once
couleurs,
you join a
etc.
guild, you can pledge any of your captainships into the guild, and you can also choose whether or not to share it with your guildmates. If you share it, they can take it out even when you're not online. All your cosmetics and your identity, all your trinkets and paintings,
Wow, tu
everything
peux
will be as you left
prêter
it,
tes
and they can
navires à ta
even
guilde.
progress the captaincy milestones on that ship while you're offline.
C'est-à-dire, je peux vous
No
prêter
matter
mon
whether
bateau, les
you
gars.
want to go and collect loot, whether you want to fight under the hourglass, any action you take in the Sea of Thieves will progress your milestones forward. Even better, you can progress while you're offline. Your friends can be sailing under your guild banner when
du
you're
coup, tu
away
peux
on
te faire-
holiday or asleep.
Les gars, tu peux te
So you
faire
can come back
BL par un
refreshed
mec, genre.
and possibly
Parce que des
with a
mecs peuvent
shiny
jouer sur
new
ton
hat.
bateau.
As everyone in
Oh,
your
wow,
guild
il est beau, son
contributes
bateau,
to
son
earning
skin,
that
les gars.
shared guild reputation together,
C'est quoi ce
you will
skin?
unlock new and unique rewards for you and your guild.
Ok.
And you can even
Il y aura
earn
des
a
récompenses de
distinction
guild,
at
les gars,
every 100 levels of
à récupérer avec des niveaux.
unlocking further rewards.
Ok, ça c'est pas
Guilds
mal.
brings players together like never before, and we're super excited to see the guilds you create when Season 10 launches on
Les gars,
October 19th.
spammez-moi des décors dans toutes les guildes, les gars. Je veux voir des décors de partout.
In
Décor
November,
1,
as
décor
part of
2,
Season
décor
10,
3,
we're
décor
launching a
4.
brand new voyage called the Skull of Siren Song. The
Nouveau
Skull of
voyage.
Siren Song is our
Crâne des
first
sirènes.
competitive voyage, and it will see players share the same treasure
Voyage
map
compétitif.
and compete and race to collect a single piece of treasure. Like other world events, the Skull of Siren Song will appear
What?
randomly throughout your session, and when it's active, you'll see this ghostly note appear pinned into the mast, and you can interact with that, opt your crew into the event, and take part.
When this voyage
Yeah,
becomes
an event
active and you
competitive.
see that note on your mast, you know that every other crew in the server is also seeing that, and they become potential rivals as you all seek out the skull of Siren Song. This sense of mystery around the other crews that may or may not be
excellent, les
hunting
gars.
down the same treasure as you provides real tension, especially to the start of these shared voyages. You'll spend much of your time scanning the horizon, searching for sails that could be approaching, with the view of taking your hard-earned treasure.
So once you've accepted the voyage, the ghost of Captain Briggsy will appear on your ship
Il y aura
and set
Briggsy,
you on
les
the
gars.
hunt for the skull of Siren Song. So it's
Un
this
peu comme à la quête
high-intensity
du
race
voile où
for
t'as
all
le
crews
Seigneur de la
headed
Piraterie, là
towards
t'auras
this
Briggsy
one
avec
piece of
toi.
treasure.
At the start of the voyage, every crew who opts in will receive 2 maps. One leads to a key and the other to a chest.
And once players have dug up those 2 items, they have to combine them
Une clé,
to open the
un
chest
coffre, les gars.
and retrieve the skull of Siren Song.
So in the early stages of the voyage, one crew might have the key
Oh,
and another might
un
have the
bateau, les
chest.
gars, peut avoir la
And
clé,
at
l'autre,
any point, these items
le coffre.
could
Et tant que tu
come
réunis pas les deux,
together
tu
or
peux
change
pas
hands,
ouvrir.
or a new ship may arrive and take both of them. And this
Non, les
kind
gars,
of
c'est excellent.
unpredictability makes these stages really exciting, as no one's
Combien vaut
quite
le crâne?
sure what's about to happen, and you have to react to all sorts of different circumstances.
So what I love about it is the quest isn't over till it's
Les
over.
gars, la première quête
Someone might have the
qui
key,
incite le
someone might have
PVP,
the
hein,
chest,
on le rappelle. Hein.
but you can see
La
the beacons
première
in the
quête, les gars,
sky,
qui
you can
incite le
track
PVP,
them on the world
magnifique.
map table, and you can
Oh
ultimately
waouh, on verra sur la map.
sail well, play well together as a crew, and intercept them and
Donc tu
steal
peux
the
pas
treasure
être
yourself.
toxique et cacher la
Once
clé ou
the
quoi, on
chest
la
has been
voit sur la
opened,
map, les
the
gars.
Skull of Siren Song
Oh,
belongs to the crew
incroyable.
who opened
Ça,
it,
c'est le crâne,
at least
ça
for now. This new item is a powerful weapon that can be used against other crews to defend your ship, but it
Oh
also
waouh,
comes with
c'est un
its
crâne
own
d'évan
set
cendré
of
mais d'eau
challenges.
quoi, ok.
So once you've got the skull on board, you have to protect it with your crew. But that skull is
crâne est
cursed,
maudit?
and that's going to make your ship slow down, which means other crews will slowly start to catch you up. So whether you've got the skull on board or whether you're chasing after the skull, it's not
Mais
over
non!
until it's over.
This
Ça te
slowdown of
ralentit!
the ship makes for some really
Oh,
intense moments that you
l'antironneur!
almost can't avoid
L'antironneur!
combat. We think this voyage is really exciting.
Non, mais là, je suis en train de
because
rêver.
it's a more focused, competitive
Je suis en train de rêver, les gars,
voyage
c'est
that can take
impossible.
place as part of your normal Sea of Thieves session.
Non, mon rêve.
Unpredictable nature of
Mon
when it's
rêve.
going to start and who else may be battling you for this treasure is an exciting moment to have, and crews will have to adapt and react to this if they want to be the ones to claim the skull for themselves.
We're really excited to see the Skull of Siren Song bring players together
Wow.
in this competitive voyage, and you'll be able to play it yourself in November.
Novembre, les gars, ça arrive ça. Novembre. Et ça, c'est excellent, les gars.
As you saw
Ça,
there,
c'est
we've
excellent
got
comme
some
quête.
great new experiences coming to Season 10. Social play has always been at the heart of Sea of Thieves, and that's why
le
we're
roleplay?
so excited to bring player-created guilds to the game. And just that idea of
okay.
racing to find the treasure against other pirate crews in the world is why we're so excited for the Skull of Siren Song. But as we look to December, we've got something a little bit different planned.
Oh,
As we
dis-moi.
look back on the journey we've been on creating Sea of Thieves, right from our original launch
2018,
back
les gars.
in March
Ça remonte.
2018 to where we are
2018
today
quand même.
with the game and its community. One of the most passionate and resounding pieces of feedback from both existing fans, but also players intrigued by Sea of Thieves, is the desire to play outside of the shared world. The ability to experience pirate adventures in Sea of Thieves on your own or just with your chosen
Oula,
friends.
de quoi tu
This
parles,
is
là?
something we've thought long and hard about.
Oh là,
How do you
là.
provide players with the ability
Mais dis
to
pas, il va
do
faire des
that,
serveurs
while
privés.
also safeguarding what's so unique and magical about the shared world of Sea of Thieves? After lots of consideration, we believe we've got the answer to that in
Safer Seas. Comment ça?
Safer Seas is
Comment
a new
ça?
way of playing and enjoying Sea of Thieves. It allows you to play alone or with up to
Seul?
3 chosen friends in a private world in
Oh,
Sea of
no.
Thieves.
Y a pas de gold?
What's really important to stress is that the game that Sea of Thieves represents today, all of
Oh là
that
là, ça, les
shared
gars, je
world
suis
magic of the
au
game,
dos flop,
that
là.
continues to
Ouf.
be the primary way of playing the game. But the adventure mode in Sea of Thieves will now give you 2 distinct
Désormais 2 options.
options. High Seas, the game as it is today, but also
En fait,
Safer
les gars,
Seas and that new way
Merci mon
to
frérot
play
pour
and
le
enjoy
resub.
the game.
Merci pour le 18e mois.
Over the last 5 years of
Ah, je sais pas, les
creating
gars.
Sea of Thieves, the game has grown into this
Si c'est pour les
huge
débutants,
experience
c'est une bonne
with so
chose.
many diverse
Mais
aspects to it.
si tu
And the
peux
reality
tout
of
faire
that
dans le
is
mode,
we want to teach
c'est nul.
people how to play the game, but we also don't want to lose the joy of discovery.
Je
So
sais
the way
pas,
we
les gars, il
think
faut voir
about
ce que c'est.
Safer Seas is as a great
Voilà,
way
si
to
c'est pour
learn
apprendre les bases, je suis
the
d'accord.
essentials of Sea of Thieves,
Mais
to be able to
jusqu'à quand
learn
tu
the
peux lancer ce
flow
mode?
and the pace of the game before then moving on to High Seas. And alongside allowing newer players to get to grips with the game, it also allows experienced players to truly immerse themselves in the world and take it at their own pace, experiment and see everything the world's got to offer on their own terms. So we see Safer Seas as very much a complementary way of enjoying Sea of Thieves.
Il faut qu'ils nous disent les différences
a new way
entre
to
les deux.
enjoy the game with your friends.
Parce que si
or
tu
to
peux jouer
immerse
10 000
yourself
heures dans les trucs safe,
Safer Seas won't
bah,
evolve
les gens vont jamais
separately
aller dans
with its
l'autre
own
monde.
unique features. It just provides that new window into experiencing Sea of Thieves for the first time. So when we think about the specifics of what progression means in Safer Seas, as I mentioned earlier, we want this to be a way to learn about the game, learn about the systems and how to progress in the game. So players will earn progression in certain trading companies, but it will be at 30% of the value of what you'd earn in high seas. So both progression and gold will be earned, but at 30%. In terms of progression in trading companies, your progression will be limited to level 40. So the choice with that cap is very much deliberate. We want you to be able to experience all the multitude of unique voyages across those trading companies and experience what it feels like to move up through the promotions of each of those trading companies. But crucially, you won't be able to become a pirate legend in Safer Seas. And in fact, the Athena's Fortune trading company that represents pirate
Heureusement,
legends,
tu pourras pas
its
passer pirate
voyages,
légende.
its activities,
Heureusement.
commendations, rewards won't be available at all in Safer Seas. So alongside that, there's a whole host of experiences that we don't believe are right for Safer Seas. The PvP focus of the Reaper's Bones. And the ability to
En fait, c'est une sorte de façon de jouer qui permet aux débutants de se familiariser avec le jeu, d'apprendre les mécaniques et comment ça fonctionne, tout en ayant l'impression de monter des levels, etc. Parce que 30%, ça montera quand même tes golds, etc. Mais tu vas très vite être bloqué et tu arriveras au niveau 40. Donc tu seras obligé après de passer sur les high seas. En vrai,
so high seas very much remains that primary and aspirational mode of play in Sea of Thieves. But Safer Seas provides you this alternative way to learn the basics, the rhythm and pace of the game.
Ça me choque pas.
There's a lot more to share, and we'll be sharing specifics about what's available in each mode as we get closer to our launch in December. We believe Safer Seas unlocks whole new Sea of Thieves experiences. That idea of going on a pirate adventure.
Le problème qu'on va avoir, c'est que c'est une façon de jouer solo sans que personne t'embête. Mais du coup, par exemple, si moi là je pars en safe mode avec mes potes, on peut stacker sans Athéna, sans FDD. Du coup, il n'y a plus aucune. Le stack n'a plus aucune saveur à partir de cette mise à jour. Le stack n'aura plus aucune valeur, les gars. Parce que n'importe qui peut stacker pendant des heures et des heures et des heures et des heures, faire des records dans des serveurs qui ne seront jamais attaqués parce qu'ils sont seuls. Donc, c'est ça, moi, le seul truc que je vois.
So big and diverse, with all of these wonderful experiences on offer, we want to provide an effective way for new players to come into the game and understand what makes it so special.
En vrai, ça me choque pas, les gars. En fait, vu que c'est bloqué au niveau 40, ça me choque pas parce que si tu veux monter vraiment, passer Pirate Légende, t'es obligé d'aller dans le vrai jeu. Donc ça me choque pas. En vrai, ça me choque pas. C'est bien pour les débutants. C'est très très bien, les gars, pour les débutants. Parce que aujourd'hui, tu commences Sea of Thieves, les gars. T'arrives, tu tombes sur des mecs qui jouent depuis toute leur vie, c'est pas amusant. Ok. Plus grande saison, les gars. 19 octobre.
You'll be able to play with others under a shared identity, creating meaningful social bonds, all while engaging in a new progression route that'll unlock some incredible new rewards.
J'aime beaucoup là ce skin, les gars.
The Skull of Siren Song,
à débloquer.
You can take part in a fast-paced adventure, battling against other crews in an action-packed race to be the first to claim a powerful ancient artifact. And in December, with Safer Seas, you'll have the option to head out onto the Sea of Thieves and engage with the world at your own pace. Whether you're sharpening your skills at a sea fort or taking on one of our many tall tales.
C'est vrai que les gars, pour les Tall Tales aussi, pour les fables, c'est très bien de pouvoir les faire sur un serve que avec tes potes, sans que t'aies des dégénérés qui viennent te couler ou te tirer dessus. C'est pas mal.
It's just part of what we're bringing with Season 10. Keep an eye on our social channels for more information about what else is coming as part of the season and for more detailed looks about the features we've mentioned today. We're now at the end of this Season 10 preview, so thank you so much for watching and we'll see you on
Ok les gars, donc en gros, si je dois faire un petit récap, ça va se passer en octobre, en novembre et en décembre. Sur ces 3 mois, il va y avoir 3 gros ajouts. Le premier qui va arriver en octobre pour la nouvelle saison, c'est l'arrivée des guildes. On pourra créer nos propres guildes, inviter des joueurs avec nous et on aura du coup des niveaux de guildes à augmenter. On on pourra prêter nos bateaux pour monter les bateaux de ses collègues et on aura des récompenses liées à ces guildes. Donc ça, c'est la première chose. La deuxième, les gars, ça va être novembre. On aura l'arrivée de la quête sirène qu'on a vue avec ce nouveau crâne. Au-delà d'être la première quête PVP entre guillemets, puisque tous les mecs de la map vont être invités à jouer à cette quête. Le vrai truc incroyable, les gars, ça va être le crâne, puisque le crâne en question, quand il est sur un bateau, ça l'empêche de run, puisque plus le temps passe, plus le bateau va être ralenti. C'est une mécanique, pardon, toute nouvelle, les gars, et on va pas se mentir, vu le nombre de runners qu'on croise en game, j'aimerais qu'il y ait ça pour tous les coffres du jeu. Malheureusement, pour l'instant, c'est avec ce crâne-là. Et enfin, les gars, en décembre, ce sera l'arrivée d'un nouveau mode, la mer safe, qui permettra aux débutants de jouer sur des serveurs où ils seront tout seuls, où ils pourront, à leur rythme, apprendre le jeu, découvrir les nouveautés, avec du coup des coffres qui vaudront un petit peu moins cher, évidemment. Je crois qu'ils ont parlé de 30% du prix de base, et des paliers qui seront bloqués. Ils pourront pas aller au-dessus du niveau 40, ils pourront pas passer Pirate Légende, ce qui permet de découvrir le jeu et un peu se familiariser avec tout ça, sans se faire tabasser par des mecs qui jouent depuis des années. Une fois que t'es prêt, tu vas dans le vrai jeu, dans le vrai monde, pour t'affronter contre d'autres pirates et pour pouvoir continuer de progresser. Honnêtement, je pense aussi que c'est une bonne nouvelle. Je pense que c'est quelque chose de pas mal pour ceux qui débutent, pour éviter de frustrer les nouveaux joueurs. Dites-moi YouTube ce que vous en pensez, vous, en tout cas, en commentaire. N'hésitez pas à mettre un petit like sur la vidéo si vous êtes hype et si vous avez apprécié. N'hésitez pas à vous abonner, que ce soit ici ou sur Twitch, le lien en description. Et puis, on se voit très vite. Ciao, ciao les mecs.